J1, LJ told us yesterday that Coach Q kind of jokes with him that he doesn't really have a championship ring because he wasn't the leader on that Baylor team, and he kind of carries this chip on his shoulder, and he's mentioned wanting to be a leader on a team that wins the title. How have you seen him grow into that role at Houston and be the guy who can lead a team in this far into the tournament?
It was hard for him at the start when he first got here because Coach Sampson is not a I want to try to word this right. He's not hard to play for, but his standard is so high that if you think you're playing hard, you're probably not playing as hard as you think he is. He wants you to play at an extreme level that you're like, bro. So it's kind of like, it's extremely hard to play University of Houston. And LJ didn't know that when he first got in. And he would get frustrated because he think he's going hard, because Sampson doesn't think he's going hard, and he don't know what it is. So we try to tell him, like, just let him coach you. Like, this what comes with being a Houston Cougar. You got to go through it, and once you get over that hump of what Coach Sampson is talking about, you're going to take off as a player. And I feel like with guys like Jamal, that was around him, kind of showed him what it is to be a Houston Cougar. And I feel like once he learned and he surrendered to the culture, he was able to lead in a different way, understand what Coach Sampson was trying to tell him from the jump. Guys that looked up to him, like Mercy and him, he takes them under his wing, and now he can say that he's a Houston Cougar. So LJ improvement has been through the roof, and we see it every day, especially in his practice habits. He practices extremely hard. First one in the gym, last to leave. So I think he got squeezed into the culture, and I feel like he just fell in love with it.
Just piggybacking off of that, it feels like there's not a presser where you don't mention the word about culture. Being here for 6 years, I know there's things that have always stayed the same, but how have you seen that culture within the program evolve, and in what ways have you seen maybe evolve over the years?
I feel like freshmen now, when they come in, they know what it is. It ain't no tiptoeing into the culture now. It's like once you get here, this is what it is, and you just have to surrender from the jump. He's gonna give you a little bit of time to see what it is, but after he teaches something, he explains something, he expects you to get it right off the bat. So the culture hasn't changed. I just feel like when you decide to come to the University of Houston, you should have your mind made up that you want to be the hardest player on the court, hardest working player in practice. Time management has to be extremely good. Like everything is all that goes under the umbrella of culture. And I feel like once you learn that and you understand that, that helps you in life. Because the culture that he built is all about competing. And I feel like once you leave basketball and you get in the real world, you understand what culture and compete means.
Randy McAvoy, KPRC Channel 2 Houston. Just follow up a little bit on that, more for you specifically. All the guys asked them about you, they thanked you for that, they rave about you over the years. What kind of impact do you personally think you've had on these guys that come through around such a long time?
I try to lead by example as much as I can. I've had a lot of great teammates like Dejan, Marcus, Jamal, Justin, Fabian. I still talk to Galen, Rob Gray, all those guys that built this culture from the jump. And, being in my 6th year, I just feel like leading by example, because I am kind of vocal, but I rather lead by example to show them exactly how something's supposed to be done, especially like the younger guys, like Mercy. You can see every time Mercy walked into the building, he's smiling so hard because he'd never seen an experience like this. And I feel like my job was to, let these guys down the road where the next time they step foot on the floor, they can get to this point again. So I feel like I had to take that responsibility to lead by example, especially road games too, because road games are hard, and it's hard to win on the road. And going 10-0 in the Big 12, Kind of shows like maturity that we have on the team, and it shows that we're built for anything. So me being here for 6 years, I just try to lead by example, and when I'm gone, hopefully those guys learn to play hard and compete, and just try to pass the ropes down.
Over here to my right.